What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we have had so much content thrown at us. We've been swamped with the American culture videos. The World Cup is happening. People are recording content non-stop.
Yep.
Which is nice to see. We've been suggested this video called Europeans Are Shocked by How Massive America Is. So they're there for the World Cup and they're going to tell us, you know, we live in a small country. Hopefully,
tiny. It's not small, tiny.
So hopefully we get a bit of a better idea based on these lots' opinion on it before we get into it.
Make sure you smash the subscribe and follow button. Hype up this video.
Brits just don't understand. I landed from America 3 days ago and someone said to me when I landed, another Brit, "Oh, so how was the whole of America? Did you see it? Did I see it?" I don't think Brits truly understand the scale and size of America.
Yes,
For any Brits
massive.
watching this, America has 6 time zones. The UK has
6. We knew there was different time zones, but we didn't know there was 6. I thought it was like 3.
So America's like, how many states is there? 52?
51 or 50?
51 countries. That's what it is in America.
Basically.
It's not states. You just got different countries.
Every state is
in
basically
America.
a country, honestly. Apparently you could hit the whole of UK is like smaller than Alaska.
Really?
And Alaska's one state.
Oh my god.
You could fit us like, I don't remember how many, but many UKs in Alaska.
I believe it.
Yeah.
one time zone and it has 4 different countries. You can drive in Texas for 11 hours and still be in Texas. That's
Damn.
in the UK. Americans will drive 2 hours to work, to commute. Americans will drive 2 hours for food.
Wow.
I truly believe Brits cannot comprehend or grasp the sheer vastness and size of America until
People complain driving half an hour here in the UK.
Yeah.
Like 45 minutes is
We complain driving 20 minutes for food.
like, yeah, that's a long time for us. 45 minutes each way is considered a long journey for most Brits, from my experience. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, my best friend is 1 hour away from here and I complain every time I drive to her.
Because it's far.
Yeah.
It is far.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
you've been there. I haven't seen all of America. It actually took me 3 weeks just to get through Louisiana. And Louisiana isn't even that big.
Oh my
Have I
gosh.
seen the whole of America?
Crazy.
There's 50 states.
Oh, 50.
But it blows my mind when Brits say, "Oh, so you've seen the whole of America then? You've been travelling there for 2 years." No.
Even 2
Haven't
years
seen
ain't
the whole
enough.
of America. It's going to take me a long time to see the whole of America. America is absolutely massive, mate.
All right, so apparently America has these things called Great Lakes. I thought that was just an overconfident way of saying you've got nice ponds. But no, these are lakes the size of countries. And you've got 5 of them. Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario. Now, they don't sound like lakes. They sound like retired gladiators. Coming
do.
soon, Lake Superior versus Lake Michigan. Battle of the Splash.
Oh,
love
his
it.
voice is good for that.
Yeah, it
You
is.
got that spot on.
Yeah.
And not only that, right, Lake Superior could fit the whole of the UK in it. What?
Oh my gosh.
So basically, you're telling me that America's got a pond, you could lose Birmingham in it and still have room for Wales. And
That's
apparently you call it an
mad.
inland sea. Mate, if you have to call it a sea, it's no longer a lake. That is false advertising. If I ever tried to paddleboard across one, I'd need a passport halfway through. And Lake Michigan touches 4 states. 4. A British lake touches what? A few sheep and a fence? And
you're
get this,
lucky.
these lakes have beaches, like actual beaches with waves. I saw a video and thought, oh, that's a nice ocean, where's that? Meanwhile, in Britain, our lakes are called like Windermere or Buttermere. They sound like nice cream teas. America are naming theirs like they're flexing in the mirror. Lake Superior. Listen, it's not a competition, mate. And if it was, you've smashed us out the park. And then there's Lake Erie, which sounds like a ghost story. Oh yeah,
That
the
does sound
haunting
like
of
one.
Lake Erie.
Erie.
Honestly, America is built different. You couldn't just have quite large puddles, could you? No.
It makes sense why Americans, a lot of them don't even need to leave the country.
Yeah.
Like, you can travel America and it'll feel like you've traveled the world because every state is so different. The
Yeah.
landmarks, the sceneries, what they have to offer.
They have all the climates as well.
Yeah.
Hot, cold,
Yeah.
rainforest
Tornado.
from what we saw.
Everything.
And all the, what they called?
I don't know if that's, what are they called?
Oh, come to me.
They'll come. brain fog moment. But yeah, no, it makes sense why some Americans just don't leave the country.
Yeah.
Had to build inland oceans. Next thing I know, I'll find out you've got rivers the size of the English Channel. Anyway, respect to you lot, because the Great Lakes are proper mental. And if you ever see a small British man with
The Grand Canyon is cool.
Yeah, like them.
Yeah, what you talk about, the terrain of it.
Yeah, that's the word.
a few tea bags on a paddleboard, it's probably me. Send help, or a canoe, preferably both.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hearing it from people in the UK,
I feel like I've been lied to my entire life about America.
America, it is happening. Do you see it? People who aren't American who have travelled to the World Cup are realising they've been lied to. Before travelling to America, foreigners would just think America is this place they would hear about on the news all the time. It's
Facts.
a horrible place. But when you strip that back, like I've been doing for years, travelling America, so many different states, you realise the beauty of America, the different cultures, how amazing the people are. And the World Cup has allowed people outside of America to see America through their own eyes, not through their country's media eyes.
No propaganda.
This is incredible. And I couldn't be happier for America. The world is realising when you strip back the negativity you get and you realise how beautiful America really is.
You know what it is, yeah? Obviously, there's a lot happening with the US and, the whole Iran situation and this and
politics.
that. Politics. Like, everyone's got a political view. We got our own. People are going to disagree with it. We're going to agree with some people's political views. It is what it is. But when you strip back politics and you just, based on every culture video we've done so far in the last, let's say, couple of days, the one thing that kept coming up is how kind the American people, civilians, are and how welcoming they are. And it was nice to see. And we didn't just hear it, we saw the actions, like how the Americans really welcomed people from all over the world. They really tried to get involved with different cultures. Like, you could tell they were really being good, what's the word? Hosts.
Citizens.
Hosts. They were hosting.
Yeah.
They're
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
people. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So, and good citizens as well, you're right. So in that sense, when you minus politics and you just get that out of your head and you actually just take the people for what they are as humans, it seems like America, the American citizens, shall I say, they're amazing people.
The thing is, I feel like the government doesn't truly represent the people either. Like, for example, our government isn't good.
Yeah,
many countries, the government isn't good either. But that doesn't represent the people. I feel like even us, there's a lot of things that we are against on our government. And I'm sure it's the same with you guys as well.
And we see it in our comment section all the time. You guys always saying, I can't believe the president, and I'll say the name, has done this and that. And it's like, oh, these are American citizens.
And it's not like you guys voted for, the president to take his certain actions.
Yeah.
So
you can't control it.
Yeah, you can't,
judge the people based on their politics.
That's it. Yeah.
That's
it's hot, guys.
But that's what a lot of people are doing, and it's unfair, in my opinion.
It is the best. It is the reason it is my favourite country on planet Earth. Every state is like its own country. You have so many different cultures, so much beautiful scenery, and people are realising it. People are finally realising it. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier for America and Americans. America, I'm so happy for you. Yes! Yes!
Clinton, and I'm really appreciative of the support that you guys are giving out in this channel. Now, I was just requesting if you guys could take your time, just seconds, 1 second, and subscribe to this channel. Get me to
subscribe to the channel, man. We know how it feels, man.
I appreciate you guys. Now, today, we want to talk about how the Britons, how the United Kingdom, how the Europeans are looking at America. And they have realized that America is actually big, including the items. You look at the packaging, it is so big. You look at their flags, it is so big. You look at their supermarket, it is so big. Like, everything in America is huge.
Supersized.
And even in the hotels, in the restaurant, they are serving in huge portions. So I want you to watch the rest of the video.
Fats. That is Fats' dream. Well, both our dreams. My dream is huge drinks, refillable drinks, Coca-Cola, all of that, Fantas. Fats' dream is
portion size. Massive
portion size.
Yeah.
The amount of time she's ordered food from the UK and she's complained saying, is that it? Or
I always have to order something on the side of like an extra, And then Yass looks at me like,
no, but I get it. She's a gym girl. She wants to gain. Like, should we order like an Asian?
I'm just hungry.
We order from an Asian food. They do like biryani. Their food is 10 out of 10. But we stopped ordering from them because she started complaining, saying there's just not enough protein. Like there's not enough lamb.
meat. Like...
But then what we do now is you add like chicken tikka on the side, and then that's your additional protein on top of the meal. Yeah. So I don't think you'll need to do that in America.
No, I don't need to. Yeah.
Then I'll come back here and I'll give more context about this video.
Why are we letting Europeans tell us how they see the United States? This is the second time I've seen a map that Europeans have drawn of the United States, and both times it's not been great. This map shows how Europeans view the South, and as you can tell, they got it right geographically, but not culturally. They got that completely wrong. So this map that I found says, this is how Europeans view the United States, and I kind of think this is a little offensive, especially up here, New Amsterdam. Come on, call it New York. It's been New York for like 200 years. I feel like you're just insulting us at this point. Rich leftist, bears? Is that all Alaska is to you? Bears? What about
bears?
gold? I mean,
Lilo and Stitch, I don't care. What the hell?
Yo. If you don't know, just say you don't know. That's crazy. I wouldn't be able to map out America, but I wouldn't I wouldn't be saying that kind of stuff. It's just unnecessary. Damn, professional racists. Amateur racists. Yo, whoever, bro.
They're probably racist themselves.
That's disrespectful. Guys, I just want you to know, not all Europeans will be like this.
I'm not.
Me and Fats wouldn't be, and I'm sure many people like us in Europe.
We love all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Here, but then why aren't there so many Europeans who come skiing out in the Rockies? Maybe they don't. Maybe they just stay in Europe to ski. I have no idea. Texas, that's fair. Detroit, I guess that's
fair.
Rich lefties,
I don't know. That's wild.
Amateur racist and professional racist. I don't know. They need to look inside themselves and make sure they're not racist before they call us racist.
I literally just said that.
That's just said that. Yo.
Not everybody's racist, and that's kind of ridiculous.
It's true, because from when you're thinking that, why would you think that unless there's some of that in you yourself?
Yeah, unless you've experienced something there yourself.
Bro, there's no way they went around the whole of America.
Oh, hell no, especially all those states as well.
They're just saying whatever they're saying.
Ridiculous to say. New England, I've heard the Americans call it New England. I don't know. Lilo and Stitch, Hawaii? What?
Lilo and Stitch one's pretty funny, but still disrespectful.
Is that Hawaii?
So in this video, I'm going to show the people things that you'll find in a US supermarket that you won't find in a UK supermarket.
Let's see.
Now, similar to England, you've got your boxes of cereal, right?
That's exactly
standard
the same
stuff. But in America, look at the size of these.
Oh my god!
Look at this bag of Crave.
Oh, Crave is one of my favorite cereals.
You love Crave.
Oh, I will definitely own one of those bags, and that will last me a good amount of time.
It's the size of my head.
Yo,
who needs that much cereal?
Me.
The next thing, and this is something that America does so much better than the UK, and that's the fruit and vegetables. Look at this section.
That's
wow, look at that.
The UK ain't doing that, man. Oh, here's another thing you won't see in the UK.
Bats again?
We have white eggs.
We got white eggs, no?
Yeah, we do. I don't think he's ever seen a white egg. I can literally get white eggs from my local.
Yeah, guys, don't listen to that one. The other ones, yeah, not that
No,
one.
I think he's only seen brown eggs in his life.
I've made a video on that before. Why are the shells white?
Yeah, don't listen to that
English
one.
people on here, you know how we have 4-pint milk, 6-pint milk?
Yeah.
And a 6-pint is the biggest thing we can get.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this milk.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how many pints this
That's like
is.
a gallon.
But that is a whole gallon.
That is a lot. Yeah, that's massive.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Why is it so big? There's no fucking way.
Oh, my favourite chocolate. We got that in the fridge right now.
Yeah, Kinder's one of my favourite brands.
That specific one, though.
Yeah.
This ain't new. I mean, this is new to the US. But
oh, so it's new to the US, apparently.
Have you guys tried Kinder? If you have, how is it? Do you like it?
This is guys, if you haven't tried the specific Kinder,
you need to.
You need to. It's nice. I don't know if you ever had Kinder eggs. I don't know if Kinder's a thing in the US, but if you ever had Kinder eggs, it's basically an egg in a bar. So you know the egg's white in the inside. It's very nice. Yeah. I used to love it as a kid, but they turned it into like a bar. Yeah, 10-10.
You love them.
If you know.
You know. If you know.
I can't
trust me,
guys.
Legit. If you know, you know.
Oh my days.
Seriously. And put it in the fridge. Put it in the fridge. Trust me.
If you know,
you know.
you know.
That's it.
You definitely know.
I know. I know, fans.
Yeah, you definitely know.
Everything in America is just big. It's big for no reason. Like, honestly, there's actually no need for certain things in America to be that big.
Give us
applies
examples.
to everything. Drinks, a UK large is an American small. And
bruh, we need American large here. That's coming from me, who drinks so much with my meals.
Yeah.
How many cans do I need to open to finish like a heavy meal, would you
Like
say?
2 to 3?
2 to...
I'm not even exaggerating.
Probably 2.
Yeah.
And if I'm like... If
That's
it's
a
heavy,
500 ml, by the way.
Yeah, so I'll have a lot of drink.
So you basically have a litre of fizzy. If you think about it.
Basically, if I have a glass like that, let's just say that's a standard glass, yeah?
No, 300 ml.
No, but let's just say a glass like that. Like a normal cup. I'd fill that up like 3 times, 3.5 times.
Yeah.
To finish a meal.
Yeah. You did?
Oh, I love cola, man. I can't help it. It's not my fault.
XL burger in the UK is your medium.
That's
Even your
news
roads are 2-lane roads in America. Sometimes it's the same size as a UK motorway. Like, what's the needs? For real, I just want to know, what's the need?
Nah, that makes sense though.
There isn't. The country's so big.
And also there's more people as well.
Yeah, their population is way higher than ours. Guys, if you guys... Imagine America had a UK traffic.
Oh my God.
With the population they got.
Yeah, you take more than 2 years to get to work.
And they don't have... their metro lines ain't like the TfL that we have here. Their train lines is nowhere near as good. They've said that themselves. American citizens. UK's got the best train lines.
You have to drive everywhere.
Yeah, so they drive everywhere. With their population, it's too much. They need the lanes.
Yeah.
This guy's just chatting nonsense for no reason.
I think he's just trolling.
Yeah, no, he's not trolling. He's just chatting shit.
This ain't no hate towards Americans or anything like that. I just want to know, why is it so big? What's the need? Even cars. I thought UK trucks and cars were big until I saw an American one. To the point that some of you have to step on the wheel to step into the car. What's going on there?
Crazy.
What's the need? It's like someone's injected America with one steroid. Everything's just big. Everything's just big.
Why not?
I'm going to clump all of Europe together when I say this, which I know we're not supposed to clump all of Europe together, but have you guys noticed that Europeans seem to have no sense of how big the US is?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like this education system here is so much better in science, math, most geography, world history, things like that. But the second we start talking about the distance between Disneyland and Disney World in New York, every European that I've spoken with who has never been to the US seems to think you can drive between the three within a few hours of each other, and are always so amazed when I talk about driving from San Diego to San Francisco and it taking maybe 10 hours or so. And people are like, wait, what? It takes 10 hours? How far is that? And seem to have zero clue how big the US actually is.
Yeah.
I don't know if just they don't realize that states are bigger than a lot of European countries or what the deal is, but please tell me.
No, he's right, because we only started learning this stuff is when we started dwelling into US content. If we never created a reaction channel and we never kind of learned about certain things in the US, we would have never, we'd know it's big, but we would never think it's as big as it is. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get, a lot of UK, or Europe, unless they visited America, which a lot of them haven't.
Or learn about it like the way we did.
Or learn about it like we did. They're never going to know how big it actually is.
I'm not the only person who has noticed this, and I think it's so funny how mind-blown people are when they realize how long it takes to actually drive from city to city in the US. And it's not like here where you can literally go on a train for 30 minutes and be in a different country with a completely different culture. Yeah, please let me know if you guys have noticed that too, or if I'm just making things up.
No, he's not making up, he's correct.
Europeans have been laughing at the size of grocery stores in America for years and years. But now, as we said, the World Cup is on and they're experiencing it first hand. We have seen all over the internet people walking into places like Walmart and making videos because they are in shock at the size and scale of these things. The fact that they used to take the piss, I think their minds are being changed. They're starting to come round and see America for what it is.
And understand it.
It's bigger and better than every other country.
Fair enough.
Everything in
Can't
it is
argue it.
bigger and better.
Yeah.
People are getting a real experience right now of America, and I'm glad the World Cup is in America.
Yeah.
I'm glad people are having to go there for the football.
Yeah.
You guys call it soccer, because it's opening everybody's eyes up to how amazing and diverse America really is, and huge.
No, you said they call it soccer. You said football, but you guys call it soccer. He's English.
Oh, he's English.
Yeah, can't you tell first? The guy's no American accent at all.
And maybe, hopefully now, the world is starting to realise how amazing the US is. The first time that James and I stepped into a Walmart was a crazy experience. First of all, we weren't expecting to see so many American flags hung up on the ceiling.
They're proud. Everywhere. It's good.
It was incredible to see, and we were thinking, like, this would never happen in a UK supermarket.
True. I'm sorry, but there is not one thing that you can't buy in Walmart.
Yeah.
I saw there was a tyre shop in there, canoes, guns.
Yeah, arrows. Is it arrows, knives?
Knives, arrows, everything.
In a Walmart.
Toys, like food, anything you could ever think of is inside of Walmart.
Yeah. You can get lost in there.
You could get lost in there for
You can live in
hours
there.
and hours.
And
I think
also,
one time, did we lose each other in there before?
Oh, of course.
We do. Sometimes me and Sean are going to Walmart and we lose.
I love getting these slideshows that are like things I couldn't believe exist in America as a European. Because most of the time, the evidence that they use either comes from a country that isn't the United States, or they're other people's pictures that they're trying to pass off as their own experiences. So let's see if that's the case here.
The chip aisle. Why so many flavors? The sizes are huge. No wonder you're all fatties.
I think it's good that they have a lot of flavors. I wish we did.
We don't have enough.
Yeah.
I go to the Chris section whenever I'm like, I rarely go into like supermarkets, do everything online, like delivered. But when I do the one-off, I walk into our local Sainsbury's, I go to the Chris section, I look for 5 seconds like this. Dead. Don't want any of it. Walk off.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure in the US, I would find a flavor or something.
I think you'll be taking ages to pick something. There's so much variety.
And you know what? Someone made a good point. Like even though in our comment section yesterday, even though things are extra large, no one's forcing you to eat it all in one go. Do you get it? Of course, it's tempting, of course, but that's a you problem. If you can't help yourself and you eat the whole pack, which is a family size this big, you're gonna get fat. Do you get it? It's self-control.
Yeah.
And it's true, it's self-control. Like, who's forcing you to, you eat in portions, you know what I mean, if that's the case?
I mean, I don't eat portions.
Me neither, but that's an us problem first.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a problem for me.
She just goes gym and turns it into gains.
Yeah, last time I checked, the United States doesn't use the Cyrillic alphabet, nor do they have a chip flavor called shashlik.
It's a miracle you all are still alive.
First of all, we don't sell Ribena in the United States. We also don't sell Mirinda. And our Mountain Dew bottles.
So he's calling out these Europeans saying this ain't even US stuff that you lot are trying to put on us. This might be is it pounds? It doesn't say.
Don't look like that. But the dead giveaway was this FNN Sarsi drink, which is exclusively sold in Southeast Asia.
This is ridiculous. There is no reason for needing this many flavors.
There is a picture stolen from a tweet from 2017.
All the different cereal. Why are they so big? None of them are nutritious.
Nesquik cereal isn't sold in the United States, nor is fitness cereal.
The random things in the aisle. Why is baking soda next to syrup?
Like, I don't know, babe. Maybe you should ask the German or Austrian grocery store where this came from, because it says 100 milliliters equals 3.04 euros, and that is German on the bottle.
I went to Texas Roadhouse.
No, you didn't. That is from a Yelp review. Also, the bread was not good. Maybe we should ask the person who originally posted this 11 days ago.
I also went to Chili's.
No, you didn't. That picture was stolen from Lemonade.
One
thing that Europeans
there we go.
What the hell? People actually do that stuff.
People are trying to do it for clout. They're just doing it for views, man. What? They're trying to just get likes and engagement.
Are these people that bored in life? They must be.
You'll be surprised first.
Oh my gosh.
I wrap their heads around is how fucking big this country.
She is 100% correct. I've had to explain to my friends in Europe so many times just how big the United States is, and I want to show you the example that I always use. So if you wanted to drive from Seattle to New York City, it would be 2,851 miles and take 43 hours. So let's say you start in Paris. How far would that same drive get you? Maybe Moscow? Nope, this is only 1,763 miles. Not even close.
Oh my God.
So Paris to Moscow only gets you from Seattle to just over the border in Wisconsin. You wouldn't even make it to Chicago with that distance. And drum roll. Seattle to New York is the equivalent of driving from Paris to northern Iraq.
What? Past Turkey, everything. Oh my God. So this is the size of America. This makes you really realize as a European and a Brit in our sense.
No wonder Americans don't really travel, because you guys are still trying to travel your own states.
Yeah. But this is why like a 2-hour drive is nothing for them. Because they're used to big distances and there's so much motorway over there, I believe. That's my country over there, Algeria. They could have went Algeria and Egypt, both my countries. What the hell?
Crazy.
And not only are you not in Europe anymore, you're in Asia. But you had to drive through Germany, Austria, Serbia, Bulgaria, Hungary, and Turkey. Not in that order.
Wild.
Not to mention, that is just the continental US. This is the size of Alaska comparatively. And this is Alaska on Europe. So yeah, the United States is huge.
Let me watch that back. Hold on. Alaska. Hold on.
And this is Alaska.
So imagine, that's Alaska. So Alaska is literally Germany.
I think you said
France.
Alaska is one of the smallest states, isn't
No,
it?
Alaska's the biggest state.
Oh,
biggest. UK would have probably fit it. Like, this is Alaska's like how many countries on that? Like
so many.
10 countries in one.
On Europe.
One state.
So yeah, the United States is huge.
Wow.
You are here.
Oh, he's back.
And I want you to imagine this. You are a European tourist planning your dream vacation to the United States. Okay, let's talk about the World Cup. You open up a map. You look at the country and think, perfect, well, we'll land in New York on Tuesday morning. Drive down to Miami for the beach on Wednesday, and then hit up the Grand Cayuna by Thursday afternoon, yeah? Every single American watching this globally facepalming at the exact same time. So welcome back, guys. Today we are diving into one of my absolute favorite internet genres. Just how terrifying massive the United States of America is. So we want to talk about the 3-hour rule. So if you grew up in Europe, your concept of distance is completely different. And in Europe, if you get in a car and drive for 3 hours, you'll probably cross 2 international borders. And the language has changed twice. The currency might be different. And the local cheese tastes also completely, right? But in America, if you drive for 3 hours, you are still in Ohio. You haven't even escaped other suburbs of Columbus. So there is a brilliant quote that sums this up perfectly. Like, in Europe, 100 miles is a long way. In America, 100 years is a long time. So America is will usually drive 4 hours just to look at the specific coach they want to buy on Facebook Market. To a European,
they drive 4 hours to buy something on Facebook Marketplace, and that's like normal.
A 4-hour drive requires
is that true, guys?
national passport, 3 weeks of planning, and emotional support.
Emotional support.
So we want to talk about the
emotional support animal. He said emotional support animal. Bats will take one of our cats of her, or both of them.
Both of them.
Structure, right? And the shop doesn't just hit them on the map. It hits them on the second they look at the roads. So most European cities were laid out by the medieval cows and the Romans, and they compact, walkable, and connected by high-speed trains. Then in Europe, lands in Atlanta, Austin, or let's say the LA, and they introduced the American interstate. Suddenly, they are staring down at a 16-lane highway. They train to the next state over. You haven't driven. So on the scale of everything on those roads scales up too. And the gas stations aren't just little hut with a pump. They encounter places like bushes and a station the size of European shopping mall with 120 fuel pumps and a literal wall of beef
fuel pumps.
So it makes them feel like they have stepped into an alternative reality where everything was hit with a giant growth rate. So we want to talk about the psychological dreads of nothing less. But The real psychology kicker for most Europeans isn't the cities, it is the nothingness. European is incredibly dense. Even in the countryside, a village or a pub is usually just a few miles away. So when a European drive through the American West, it turns into a psychological thriller. You will see highway signs that casually say, next service station, 110 miles. That is a terrifying sentence.
That's a long way.
It means if you didn't buy snacks or if you...
In the UK, it'll be like next service station, like
in a few miles.
3 miles or something, 2 miles, 3 miles, like not
10 miles.
Yeah, that's not wild.
That's a long time.
That is.
You forgot to fill up your tank. You are now the absolute mercy of the desert and the sheer vastness where the horizon is going, and there are no buildings, no people, and there is no cell service for hours is genuinely mind-blowing to them. It is not just a country, it is a whole continent discussed as one. So I want to say that, to any of my European viewers planning a trip across the bond, respect the map. Don't try to see the whole continent in a week. Pick one region, accept that you are going to spend a lot of time listening to a podcast in a rental car, and just enjoy the scale. If you ever experience this culture shock firsthand, either as a European visiting the US or American hosting a confused foreigner, let me know your finest stories in the comment below. And you also have to you all have to hit that subscribe button, and it really means a lot to me. And I'll see you next, guys, in the next video.
Wow. So that is...
It blows my mind, and I've been to America.
A lot of those were very, very shocking.
Yeah, we learned a lot from that video, I can't lie.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of like American-based videos.
Culture stuff is very different to here, to the UK, but it's nice to see Europeans showing the respect and kind of educating other Europeans of what it's actually like. It's different hearing it from American because they lived there their whole life. Hearing it from someone that's European that's there, I don't know, it just becomes a bit more relatable.
Yeah, and actually owning up to what they actually thought America would be.
Exactly.
As well.
That's it.